Hello. Welcome to the Bukola Kadri channel. My name is Bukola Kadri. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for commenting, liking, always sharing. You guys are the real friends. You are the real OGs, like you say. And if it's your first time here, you stumbled on this video, I film about living in Germany as a Nigerian. I also talk about faith and a little bit of lifestyle. Today I'm going to be talking about 7 reasons why you should move to Germany. If that's the kind of content you're looking for, stay tuned. So I know some of you have been asking me since I moved to Germany about almost 6 months ago. Yeah, some of you have been asking me, how is Germany, how is the weather, what are the people like, what's the culture like, what is the language like, is it easy to communicate, how is communication, Many of you have been asking me, and I remember that I promised that I was going to talk about how to move to Germany and all that, and that's why I've decided to bring this here to you today. So this is me keeping to my promise, and I feel good about that already. So the number 1 reason you should move to Germany is good work and life balance. Germans love to play as much as they work, in my opinion. Yes, they do work a lot, but they play as much as they work. You know this by the so many social activities that are even planned in offices. Also, there are so many recreational and leisure parks around your environment. Also, if you're coming in through the work route, be sure to get about 12 public holidays in the year. There's also about a month leave. If you have a child and you're a parent, be sure also to get parental leave, and be sure to get these things once you work in Germany, if you're coming in through the work route into Germany. So be sure that Germans work as much as they play, or play as much as they work, and you have a good work and life balance. Now, number 2 reasons why you should move to Germany is because Germany has one of the cheapest and best education system. The government funds the entire education system through the taxes that people pay, and so education is free. You pay little to nothing, to no extra cost when you come in through the study routes. If you're studying in Germany, the education is good, is free, and it is also of good quality. Some of the best universities in the world are the German universities. And so if you're coming into Germany, one of the reasons you should explore coming to Germany is because they have a free and a quality education system. If you want to jump through the study route, please consider Germany. Just some of you, or most of you, would like this one. The 3rd reason you should move to Germany is because Germany is very tolerant with strangers. I know most of you have asked me, oh, how is it like? What's the culture like? How are the people like? In my opinion, the people are very friendly. I don't expect to be treated bad, something I learned from my husband. And guess what? I am not treated bad. In every society though, you will definitely find different kinds of people, and maybe experience 1 or 2 prejudice, but it's in every country. The way it is in Nigeria as well, where we have different tribes, different people, and you are judged even before you speak. So there's a possibility of that. However, generally speaking, Germans are quite direct. They mind their business, but they are not harsh. They are very tolerant with foreigners. I also hear that it's in the law that Germans should treat foreigners well and be open with foreigners. So I think it's a good place to come to. For those of you asking, is it a good place? How is the culture? I think the culture is similar with the traditional, not necessarily African culture, but in terms of being traditional and cultural. Germans are cultural, and I think the culture is fair enough. I mean, you respect the elders even in your speech, even in the language and all that. You respect the elders. So it's kind of similar to what we have in Africa or in Nigeria. However, generally speaking, the people are good. Understanding the language is simple if you put your mind to it. I personally think, I mean, I'm learning Deutsch right now. Ich lerne Deutsch. But nothing too bad, and ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. So, talking about the culture and the people, Germans are quite open and are tolerant with foreigners. Something that is a challenge to most foreigners coming into Germany. The language is a challenge to most foreigners coming into Germany. But the bright side is, think of it as like you're learning to become a polyglot, because guess what, as a Nigerian already, I'm speaking mostly for Nigerians because I'm from Nigeria, you learn English and your native language, and if you're a Nigerian, there's some possibility that you speak Pidgin, English and any other language. So learning Deutsch as well is part of, is you're building your vocabulary or your language thing, I don't know, but think of it as the bright side of it all is that you're becoming a polyglot, and once you're done learning Deutsch, you can then begin to learn French and other languages as well. Number 4, there is a high demand for skilled workers, and I have told some of my friends already, that if you're skilled in anything whatsoever, especially in engineering, IT, and maybe the medical sector, you can come into Germany. Germany is currently looking for skilled workers. There's such a high demand for skilled workers, and Germany is so open, and even some of the, is it laws now, or some of the system encourages people to come in right now. Like I've told some of you already, you can begin to apply on LinkedIn. If you can go look out for companies, organizations that are employing, and they can, if you're lucky, they can sponsor you and help you in moving to Germany. So if you're skilled at anything, please do not waste your skill. You can definitely always come to Germany because there's such a high demand for skilled workers, which started in 2020, and it's so favorable right now to foreigners who are looking to work elsewhere, work in Europe and see what the work life is, or even get a better experience at working in Europe. 5. Another reason you should move into Germany, or another reason you should consider coming to Germany, is good healthcare, pension, and social welfare. Good healthcare, pension, and social welfare. Germany's healthcare is one of the oldest in Europe, and it's very good if you ask me. Also, you get to have some unemployment benefits. They pay their the aged, or the old people, the aged in the country, and it's very good generally. So another reason you should consider coming to Germany is because of the good healthcare system, pension system, and social welfare of its people, or people living in Germany. Number 6, a reason you should move into Germany is because there is safety and low criminality rates in the country. Of course, there are exceptions, but Germany is considered one of the safest cities or safest countries to live in. Simply put, Germany is generally safe with crimes. Now, finally, the last reason I'll be sharing for today you should move to Germany is because Germany is very good for family life. If you're looking to build a family or to raise children in a good, safe environment with all the things I listed before now, also building a family, it's good. Education, I mean, there's free education for your children. it's cultural as well, and it's generally good for building a family. It's a safe place to raise a family. It's good for family life. So these are the reasons I think you should move to Germany. We have come to the end of this video. I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse you that Germany has one of the best economies in Europe, and it's one of the best countries to live in Europe. So please find your way to come to Germany. I'll be recording more of this type of content. If you want more of this kind of content, please let me know. Your comments are encouraging to me. I would like to share with you how you can come into Germany and more ways or more reasons why you should move to Germany. Okay. Also, please do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and guess what? Turn on your notification bell so that when I share my new content, you do not want to miss. You do know, and I hope that this is really, really helpful to you. I am encouraging you, please come to Germany. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad place to be in. I love you, and that's what I'm telling you. Okay, please turn on your notification bells when I do create more content about living in Germany. Okay, so till I come your way next time, cheers.